On.
Glenn, I know it's Glenn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a few weeks since I last came here. In the words of Frank Spencer, there's a bit of trouble. What had happened was...
him all night, it's hilarious.
A bit more Frank Spencer, you like that?
I love it.
Right, anyway, so it has been quite a bit disastrous. I mean, there was one week I had migraine that actually made me physically sick, so I was a bit like Linda Blair from the Exorcist film. But talking about that, I remember seeing a dyslexic version of The Exorcist, and there was a scene in that where she tells the vicar, "Your mother cooks socks in hell." So there you go. You can understand what that's implying. Anyway, so so I was having a bit of trouble getting here with that. I mean, of course, I had bad weather that was marring that, and I needed some new shoes because I literally had a hole under each sole. I mean, that's the last time I go to church, jumble sale, to buy my shoes. They were just as holy. Anyway. Also, I mean, last week, this is really crazy. You'll probably relate to this bit. Have you ever, right, you know where you phone a service and it's press 1 for this, press 2 for that, press 4, press 3 for this, and press 4 for that, yeah? And then you've got a second lot, press this, press 1 for this service, press 2 for that. I mean, sometimes you get a third. And if you're really unlucky, you'll get a fourth lot before you finally get through to a human. Anyway, last week I was trying to get, I got through to the national helpline, for the train service. And I said to them, right, can you tell me? I said, I noticed that there isn't a train back from Staffordshire to Cambridge. I said, can you tell me if there's going to be any transport put on? Well, I tell you what, this is where they start eating you like a dog chasing your own tail, you know. And so this is what happened. This is, well, we can tell you why there's no service there, because we haven't got enough trains. And I said, well, we haven't got enough train drivers. And I said, well, the government have just accepted a 5% pay rise to all drivers. I said, surely there should be some running. Anyway, this is, oh well, we can't help you beyond that, but if we'll give you this phone number, so here we go, they're passing the book already, so you phone up this second service, in this case it was a train service, the actual ones running the train, and I phoned them up about it. I said, can you tell me if there's a train back from Stafford? So they started telling me the reason why the train was cancelled. I said, I already know that bit. I said, I'm not asking about that. I said, I'm asking, can you tell me if there's going to be transport added from Stafford to Penkridge? I said, I need to get back. And they says, oh, well, I don't know. You'll have to phone this number. I said, look, I'm not going to be phoning number after number after number after number. I said, because eventually I'm going to come back to one of you. I mean, you're going to say, well, try this number, try that number. And I've already tried those numbers. I mean, how frustrating is that, eh? Can anybody relate how crazy that really is?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, it makes Russian roulette seem safe, doesn't it? I mean, you know, I mean, they might look at the bullet will be on first one. But I mean, that's the sort of look I have, I'm afraid. I mean, it's like roulette. You put your money on black and red comes up. Or worse still, 0. Well, that's me, isn't it? 0. Yeah, I know I can hear the violins now playing in the background. Pardon? Move to Stone. Well, I wish Stone was a stone's throw away. Oh, and I've just noticed that. I mean, this pub is called the Swan Inn, isn't it? You know why it's called the Swan Inn? Because when you enter the pub, you swan in, but when you exit the pub, you swan out. So there you go. You gotta laugh, don't you? I mean, that's why I'm here. Anyway, so tonight I've got. Does everybody like Michael McIntyre on the wheel? So, because tonight that's tonight's main skit is notice it's skit SKIT, not SHIT. But there you go. So tonight's main skit is Michael McIntyre on the wheel, and in the words of Paul Daniels, you're going to like this, but not a lot. Well, hopefully you will. So here we go. Michael McIntyre presenting the wheel, and there are 7 celebrities going to be impersonated here. So here we go. Welcome to the wheel. Yes. So what have we got? Who have we got playing the wheel tonight? Answering questions on US politics, we've got Donald Trump. CNN, BBC, fake news, fake news. I mean, I took a bullet for America, yes, I mean, they got me the first time, but they missed the second time. I mean, how many more bullets do I have to take? And also, we have Kim Woodburn answering questions on household hygiene. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at the dust on this. Oh, the last time I saw something that big, I was watching the Labour conference with Diane Abbott talking. Oh, I mean, how thick do you have to be? And also, we have Jeremy Clarkson answering questions about motoring. Well, you thought Top Gear was a program about selling drugs. You couldn't be more wrong. It's about motoring. And I'm the current host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which starts next week on ITV. And that's please celebrities down. Oh, we've got another one for you. We have Louis Spence. Oh yes, how lovely it is to be on the wheel. Yes, and I'm talking about dancing. Yes, dancing. It's about lovely. Oh. And we've also got Sharon Osbourne talking about different questions about rock music. Oh, lovely, isn't it? Oh, my Ozzy. He went to the doctors recently. He says to the doctor that my sciatica is playing up. He said, well, next time, bring the wife and we'll talk to her about her sciatica. Oh, Ozzy, you clumsy oaf. And of course we have, that's 4 celebrities gone, haven't we? So we also have, would you believe, we have Joe Pasquale talking about comedy in the subject, answering questions on comedy. Hello, I'm Joe Pasquale. And I know a song that gets on your nerves, gets on your nerves, gets on your nerves. I know a song that gets on your nerves, get on your nerves. I'll stop it now because it's getting on my nerves. And of course, we have, that's 5, 2 more to go. We have also got, would you believe, Marge Simpson from The Simpsons. Answering questions about animation. Oh, homie! I wonder what we're going to do here. Homie! Where are you, homie? And finally, we have the final one, answering questions on UK politics, Boris Johnson. Yes, Boris Johnson. I've never had such an ease upset Partygate. I mean, that's it, Partygate. I mean, I remember when Michael Gove and a couple of other ministers were snorting cocaine, and it came to my turn to snort cocaine, and I'm like, all over the place. They weren't very happy because they'd give Woodburn with a dustpan and brush to sweep it all up again. And that concludes the wheel. So, does anybody have any impressions they'd like me to do tonight? This is the voice request section.
Darth Vader.
Who? Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Well, the actor who did the voice for Darth Vader died last week, didn't he? James Earl Jones. So, as a tribute to James Earl Jones, here we go. So, can you imagine Obi-Wan and Yoda going to a church, from the Jedi church, and of course you got Darth Vader as the vicar, haven't you? And it'll be like this. I find your lack of faith disturbing. For Christmas, Luke Skywalker is having a PlayStation 5 and an action man with retractable hands. I know this, for I have felt his presence. So, there you go. Anybody else with Matt and I? Pardon?
Why do comedians?
You take a piss about it last time, aren't you?
We haven't.
The Evans. Well, I shall try and do an impression of the Evans, because I mean, but that minus the sweat.
Oh no, Peter Kay, that'd be better. You'd do a lot better.
Peter Kay. So he speaks with a northern accent, doesn't he? So he's. Yeah, well, that's more Frankie Boyle, isn't it? You know. Yeah. So I'll have to work on that one for you. I'll have to watch some more for him. You want Frank Spencer? I'm having a bit of trouble. I mean, there's. The dog Columbo, he's gone looking for clues. Yeah, so the baby's done a whoopsie, and he's done Columbo's left his deposits on the floor. And of course, because the dog was called Columbo, you got Columbo, the detective, played by Peter Falk. Just one more thing. It's you. I didn't know you had head and shoulders. I didn't know you had dandruff. I don't. So, there we are. So, anybody else for any more impressions? Eva, have you got one? What you'd like me to do? Scooby-Doo! Right. Would you like me to do a whole of the Scooby Gang for you?
Yes,
Not just Scooby on his own? Okay, so here we go. Shaggy, Scooby, Scrappy-Doo, and even Velma. And do you want me to do the reveal today? Okay, so a mystery reveal for you. So here we go. And it looks like this. Oh, Scooby! What are we going to do, Scooby? I don't know, Reggie. We're going to solve this mystery and find out who the ghost is. Ghost? Yeah. Jinkies, you two. We're going to find this guy and who it is. What do you say, Scrappy? Let me at him, Velma. Let me at him. I'll punch him. I'll knock him out. Punch him into the middle of next street. Punch him, slap him, rob him. Okay, now that we've got him, it's revealed who it is. Jimmy Savile. Now, ladies and gentlemen. And I do that because my scientific playing up. Never poet, but there you go. Well, they're from Keir Starmer. And he says, "Dear Jim, can you fix it? Can you fix it for me to become Prime Minister over my dead body?" Right, so, okay, any more impressions for anybody? What was that, sorry? Impression of who? Invisible Man. Well, there you go, an impression of Invisible Man. He's still there. Right. And that wraps about it. That's it, wraps it up for tonight. And in the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back.
Thank you very much.